Hello, and welcome to Weave the Tale, where it is 10 a.m. my time, but that doesn't matter because today we are going to be streaming for charity all day. This is our first stream kicking off our charity drive for Equality Texas, and with a goal of $2,000. I'm super excited to be working for such an amazing cause. Again, I think we're going from now until like 1 a.m. tomorrow, just doing what we can to support like the TTRPG community, and just our pledge for like helping and being a trans affirming and accepting sort of community. Super excited for this stream today. I'm gonna throw the link up for our charity event, which is going to be Equality, if you want to see the link for donating today. And even if you're not able to donate, just going over to our Twitter page at Weave the Tale and sharing the live posts is extremely helpful. Hello, Penny for a Tale in chat. Super excited. I can hear my child stomping down the stairs right now. So she will probably be joining us in just a minute. But with that, I just wanted to chat a little bit about the charity that we're going to be raising money for. There's kind of a lot going on in the world right now, and just the horrible fact that in many states in the United States right now, in Idaho and Texas, going on in Alabama, there is, a lot of legislature happening surrounding just basically denying equal health care for trans youth. And so that's just something that we feel very strongly about, that we want to help support. And so we just, based on what's going on in Texas, the GMs kind of came together that will be doing and hosting the shows today, and said, hey, we want to support this cause, and we can never say no to charity. So myself just put together the stream. We've had such an amazing turnout where our charity streams in the past, with Young Minds benefiting mental health and young children in the UK, and then with our last charity drive being for the Trevor Project, which is again on a nationwide scale a resource for trans advocacy and LGBTQ youth, and being a resource for them to know that they are not alone, that there are people out there that can help. And I've just, in the TTRPG community, I think we have such a different and amazing platform to be able to help children. And hello, my stuff going crashing down because my kid is running into things, but it is okay. Because again, we're just all people here. You'll be seeing chaos around me. But yeah, I just want to real quickly, if you go to equalitytexas.org/about, you could see their vision, their mission, and just everything that they're doing within the Texas, lobby and different lobbying that they're doing to help make sure that there's advocacy in defending the rights of LGBTQ Texans, because even though that this is generally in Texas, it's still something that is going to affect all of us. It starts in one area, it can continue on. So we just want to make sure that we let people know that this, we're not going to stand for this. So I'm sorry, this is my little one. And again, as a parent, this is also just something that I feel strongly about, because I want, you know, whatever my children decide in the future, for there to be that support and network that is able to help them. So yeah, if anyone in chat has any questions about the organization, about what we're doing today, feel free to ask them. Again, this is going to be going on from now until 1 a.m. essentially, ending out with D&D 5e. I could go over the schedule real quick. So right now, when we flip over, we're going to be playing some amazing Pathfinder2e with an awesome cast. After, let's not push buttons. After that, at 2 o'clock, we will be playing some D&D 5e as well, followed by an game called Occultation at 5:30. And then another game of D&D 5e at 9 p.m. to kind of round us out. So our schedule is up on our Twitter page. So if you are interested in following along, just keeping the stream on in the background, that would be super helpful. We do have our Tiltify link in chat. Yeah, Lost Caravan. I think we're going to be seeing you later this evening at 9 p.m. with some D&D 5e. Super excited for that. Absolutely amazing cast that they are going to be having. If you're part of TikTok, you're going to recognize a lot of the cast members if you follow the D&D kind of area in there. As you can tell, I'm a little old and not super TikTok-y savvy, but I'm going to get in there. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, how it goes, huh? It's going to be awesome. Other than that, let's see here.
Goes?
Yeah. We're super excited, huh, Izzy? Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to check on my cast. We are missing one person right now, but that is okay. We definitely feel for, you're going to hear this one, you know, life becomes before games, so we're just going to make this happen, and it is going to be great. So I'm going to go ahead, pop on over to, we'll give her a couple more minutes to see if they can pop in.
Hey, Mama.
Hey, it's me.
Yeah,
we're on the computer, huh? I did want to draw, if you go over to Equality Texas on YouTube, they do have some amazing resources if you like videos. Yeah, right, there's a baby. She's cute, she's crazy, and she has way too much energy for this time of day. Hey, Mary Mapleman, good morning, and thanks for lurking. Lurk is love. We're super excited. Yeah.
Mamas.
There is lots of cameras, huh?
Hey, Mama.
But yeah.
Chocolate.
Just make sure I'm going to post the link for the charity event one more time. You can see that it's on the top bar underneath our wonderful rainbow. And that is going to be, we're going to be tracking that all day. There we go. Anti-trans rhetoric has been increasing in the state of Texas. We're going to support Equality Texas. There's the link. All right, I'm going to play a trailer. We're going to have a fun day of streams of TTRPG games. If you have any questions, just at me at Weave the Tail on Twitter. Thanks for the raid, Making Magic. We are the early birds today. We got a lot of, wait. That was an old notification. Sorry, guys. There's no raid. But Making Magic, thanks for raiding us last night with our Shadowrun stream. Good morning, Blacksmith. Get your coffee, because again, we're going to be here all day. Grab your snacks. Just keep the stream on in the background. We got a good cause going on that is going to be super fun. Make sure your coffee is not too black. Mitch came on. He's in our cast today talking about murder. Just add a little bit of cream and sugar to that. But anyways, we're going to see you guys soon. Iced coffee. I think for parents, all coffee is iced coffee because you forget about it. So, hey, Celeste. Hope you're having an amazing day. evening, whatever your time zone may be. Thanks for tuning in again. I keep saying I'm going to flip over. We're going to flip over because despite how cute this baby is, I'm sure you're here for some Pathfinder action and not for, you know, this
The
craziness.
big girl.
Yeah, this big girl, huh? Anyways, so we're going to play our channel trailer. We will see you guys in just a second as soon as I find it. And I'm just going to apologize right now for the craziness that's about to happen. See you guys in a second. And try not to go crazy. Hello, everyone. We're back on this side now. We lost. You know, he's back. Sorry. The craziness consists over here. You guys just heard me talk for 10 minutes. I'm Scribbling Penny. I'm going to be your game master tonight. We're playing some Pathfinder2e, raising money for Equality Texas. But enough of my craziness. We're going to go ahead and introduce our cast. They can tell us where they're from, what they're doing, and just a little bit about who they're playing tonight. We're going to start over there with Mitch.
Hey, I'm Mitch. You can find me at MitchsBustillos. Other than that, you'll find me around this channel. But I'm really excited to be raising money and such because this is really important stuff, and I'm glad we had this whole day to push it out. So make sure to click on the links. Give. Let's keep this fight up. Choose violence.
All right, going on over to Rashid. We're choosing violence in the best way possible.
Hi there, I'm Rashid James. I'm the author of Lands of Thea. I'm really looking forward to this game. I get to play an investigator, which is one of my favorite classes. Mitch there put it very eloquently, though, about the charity. By all means, click the links and, help out if you can.
Sorry, I have like 50 tabs open. Music's playing somewhere. Balu, go ahead.
Yeah, you gotta hunt that down.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Jason. I also go by Balu as well. I'm Balumunka. I'm a co-founder for New Honor Chronicles, but here to play Pathfinder 2 for this wonderful charity event and day-long thing for Wheat to Tail, and I'm excited to be part of the game, and I will be playing an alchemist bomber, and hopefully they do well. So
Yeah. We're no dying today, right? This would be super fun.
maybe.
Maybe. This is fine. As a GM, I can say that. Yeah, just real quick, a couple housekeeping things. We will be using safety mechanics in our stream. X card, N card, O card are in play. We have a line of communication up that you guys can't see, but rest assured the players are able to see. Anything is getting a little too crazy, which I don't expect that it will. Just make sure to know that we're making sure that our cast is safe, and we're doing everything that we can to make sure that this is going to be a great and amazing game. That is, safe for all. So that said, even as the audience, if you need to take a break, step away, go ahead and do so. We are here to have fun, play games. We are not trying to scar anyone. And let's see here, we are also going to be sponsored by, for this stream, we do have our sponsors this season of Green Ronin Publishing. You can find them on our on Fridays with Blue Rose. Sundays we have Pugmire with the Onyx Path, and then we have 2 Shadowrun streams, Tuesday and Friday as well. Which one of them as MitchsBustillos as the storyteller. But yeah, enough about that. Again, we're playing Pathfinder. we're raising money for charity, and I am super excited to be doing that. We'll see. I'm gonna give it the baby 10 minutes for how long it takes for her to put her finger up my nose or up her nose. We'll see how that goes. Either way, both noses. It'll be fine. All right. So if you guys are ready, we're just gonna hop right in. One way or another, we find ourselves in a house. You guys have been called here as sort of investigation squad for a missing person. The three of you, potentially four of you, know one another. You've worked together before, and you know, work well together in some way. You get the job done. But before you sits this woman just on this very humble farm, wringing her hands and just looking very distressed. She informs you that her partner, her husband, has gone missing, that she hasn't seen him for 3 days, and is just very distraught. You can see, you know, the hair trindling down her face that is no longer kept up in this bun. Scattered about the house, there's various unfinished projects with material and fabric, looking like she probably is a seamstress of some sort. But yeah, who kind of will lead the party in talking to this woman?
I mean, first, thank you, Nikki Beholder to No One, for that, for one of the first donations. So let's keep it going. I mean, but if we're talking about party leader, it's not me. Briar is sitting in a corner. He is a fetchling with kind of like this gray purplish skin, very thick like eyeshadow. And like just hair like over his right eyes. He has a scythe that he holds like a little staff. And yeah, he has his like he basically has a hoodie with his hands in his like hoodie pockets and everything, as he's like, why don't you just get another husband? It sounds much easier. We can help you with that. Like
okay, so at that, I'm gonna go ahead and step forward. I don't know about the leader all the time, but I know that, you know, seeing this woman is very clearly disheveled, I'm gonna try to, you know, talk to her to calm her down. I assure her that we're gonna go ahead and do everything in our power to make sure that her husband is returned to her. Do I have to roll anything for that, or can I just say?
Are you trying to comfort her?
Yeah, I am, most definitely.
Let's do our first roll. Give me a diplomacy roll.
Hold on, man. That's gonna take like all afternoon and everything. Maybe even the evening. Like, God.
It's the least that we can do.
No, the least. I'll tell you the least.
Yeah,
the least we can do is find her.
Now is not the time for sleeping, Briar.
I promise
Don't
you
worry.
will be paid for your services.
On the total. Oh wow,
Of finding
higher
her
than I
husband.
thought. Okay, I got a total of 14.
Perfect. Despite Briar's not comforting and slightly concerning actions for her. What you exude calms her a little bit. You can still tell that she is worried. You know, that nervous motion of just kind of like wringing her hands together, rubbing on her her cheek. She's just, there is like that very subdued, just beneath the surface panic about to happen. I promise he is a good man. He's just having a hard time, but he goes away sometimes, but never for this long. I fear that something may have happened to him.
How long has he been missing?
It's been about 3 days now.
You know what? And like missing peoples and everything, if anything past the first day, the percentage is like 80% that they're dead. Roger, do we gotta do this? This sounds like we're not going to get paid.
Wait.
Dead? You think he's dead?
Raja.
No.
Raja waves his hands and goes, no. Nobody is saying that, madam. How long does he normally disappear for when he goes away?
Just the evening. Never this long. Never this long. It's 3 days is much too long. And he didn't even take anything with him. He was just, going out for a drink.
I mean, hey,
Kind of like
Lob, you're an
this is
expert
like
at
going out
this.
for a drink.
Well,
I was about to say, I was
maybe
just about to ask places where... Oh no, go ahead.
Nah, Raja, you're the leader, man. I just heal. I'm just saying, maybe he's like on a binge or something. I mean, maybe he's after other people. Maybe like, you know what I'm trying to say, Raja.
Oh, he
like,
would never.
Raja, explain to her what I'm trying to say.
Yes,
I'm going
of course.
to kind of like pull Briar away and be like, do you need me to make you something so you wake you up? Like start rummaging through my bag.
Coffee would be. Coffee would be great.
I'm gonna pull out this like fluorescent liquid and just like I don't know if that would.
Now that's good. Yeah.
Do you drink
He'll
what
sit
he
in the
makes?
corner with
While
a drink.
they're
Like, of course, he's my friend.
No, I'm still rummaging through right now, just trying to find anything.
Yeah, go back to Raja. This is silly.
Make a crafting
Are there
check.
any other places?
Okay.
True.
Where is my?
This is how our characters go down. Drinking strange substances that Raja puts together.
Total
That's
20.
like I lived.
Or Lob. Wait, told you.
I got a total 20.
Yeah.
13 plus 7. So I pull out
Mitch,
like
can you
this
make
like
me
really
a
thick
cube?
substance
Oh, yeah,
and
go
mix in like a translucent like almost a very like bright translucent liquid and just swirl it about. I'm not really sure what I made, but I'm like, this will do, and I give it to Briar.
It's like I'm at a bar. Oh, look at that crit!
Anything,
Describe
does it do
how this
anything? I'm like,
affects you,
take out a
then.
little notebook. Just like taking a little notebook, just like.
Yeah, I mean, so I keep thinking about Raja. I think Briar has a crush on Raja. Briar is going to take a sip and his eyes are gonna go like completely black. And his scythe is gonna tinkle a little bit with just his like magic getting a little bit weird. I think like this little like portal will open up next to him, straight into the abyss, and like some like naked mole man with like hair coming out of his face looks at him and he's like, "Hey Brian, man, you okay?" And I'm like, "Man, I don't have really control of my powers right now because I'm drinking this weird stuff, but go back, I'll call on you when I need to." And he just kind of pushes the person back into the abyss as the shrieks of the tortured souls. He's like, shh, go back, I'm drinking my coffee.
Now, are we just like standing there or just looking? You're just standing completely stoic. We don't see any of that.
Nah, you see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Briar has. Yeah. Briar
thinks you see something.
Evil. Oh snap! He's tripping. He's like
an
looking over
interesting
the
side
side,
effect.
like, yeah, what up?
So, Raja is gonna go ahead and lead the lady to another room. Then I'm gonna sit down with her, pull out a little notepad, and I'm gonna say, "I just want to get a few tidbits of information that'll help us with the investigation and finding your husband. So I need you to help me right now, okay?"
Yes, of course.
First things
anything that I
first.
can
You
do
said
to
that
find him.
you. Excellent. First things first, you said that he usually goes out for a drink. Are there any other places he frequents?
Work, but and home. That's about it. He's just,
Okay.
been struggling. Work hasn't been that great.
Haven't been
But,
paying
we've
well
known each
enough,
other all
or
our life. She sort of looks away, almost embarrassed. No, I mean, there's definitely not enough coming in, but we've made it through hard times before.
hold on. I'm still trying to familiarize myself with these skills here. Do they have one for like? Back in my day, it was called sense motive.
Give me a perception check.
Perception. All right. Excellent. Oh man, my rolls are pretty bad today, but it's still a 13.
With a 13, you could. There's something more. What exactly are you trying to perceive about this?
Well, you know what? I think I'm gonna follow up with a question. I'll say, where does he work?
Just on the docks. Hauling fish, that sort of thing. But he goes every day.
Any and now I hate to ask this, but we need to find him as quickly as possible. Any
Yes.
possible illegal activity going down at the docks? Anything like you would normally not tell a guard?
Not that I know. I don't think he would get mixed up. Give me a diplomacy check.
Okay. Let me do that. Don't mess up on me again, Dice. I swear. I'm about to get another set, boy. Okay,
dice turn.
okay, that's a lot better. I got a total of 25.
Oh, yeah, that's amazing. As you say that, tears sort of freely begin to stream down her face. I don't know if, I mean, he gambles a lot. He's in a huge amount of debt. There's been a loan shark there trying to get him to pay up, and I don't know. I think he might have done something, but I promise he is a good man.
Oh, that's all right, miss. I have no doubt in my mind. You know, people do things when times are hard. It's just our way of surviving. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But do you think he's alive? The other gentleman made it seem like there was no hope.
No, he's just my colleague is a realist. We see a lot in our line of work, but I do think that with the information you've given me, I'll be able to, you know, piece something together with a more happier ending. Now, one more thing. When he goes out to the bar, when he goes out and, you know, does his activities at work, is there anyone there that you can think of that accompanies him? Maybe a friend or a co-worker, something like that. Anyone else in on it?
I know he's borrowed a lot of money from Gishran. He usually hangs out outside of the taverns, but he doesn't usually, you know, ask his buddies out. It's usually just him.
Okay, and then this, did you say Gishran? How do I spell that? I want to take a note of this person.
Oh, she thinks from I think it's Geeshran.
Oh, so I missed an E. All right, excellent. I'm gonna go in and talk to my colleagues. You go ahead and, you know, relax here, get yourself, you know, your nerves together, and I'll see what they think of the information that we pieced together.
Okay.
And once again, we've solved many a crime. I don't trust anyone more than I do the men in the other room, so I'm gonna go in there and we'll do all we can.
Okay. Thank you, and I promise I'll pay you after, you know, everything.
Of course. But put that away from your mind for now. You just worry about settling your nerves. And then I'll go ahead and stand up and head on over to the other room where they were waiting for me.
So, any additional side effects, Briar? I mean, oh.
Yeah, I'm talking to this guy right here. Don't worry about me. And he's like rolling up some tea leaves. It's like, yeah, this stuff is good. I love the coffee. We're vibing. I like this house that we got. It's nice.
It's
nice
not our
couch,
house.
too.
It's not our couch.
I'm pretty sure we're all married, and this is our house.
That might be true. Not our house. See Raja come out, was like, is there a way we can get some thumbtacks and pop rocks?
What is
a pop rock?
Do they know what pop rocks are?
You know, pop rock.
So,
Like,
It's
sometimes-
it's really hot stones that when you put water on it, it just immediately evaporates, and so that's what is in that's what's in Lob's mind of what a pop rock is. Yeah, pop rocks. Like, I'm taxing pop. I think this will do. This will be the one. This will be the one that actually goes.
Yeah.
All
right.
I don't think I have any on my person, but I went ahead and told them all the information I got from the lady, and thought what they thought about it. Like, what do they think our next move should be?
I say, I don't know, we hit up the clubs or something like that, see if husband is floating around, you know. And then I guess we look in the river, because that's where I'd ditch a body.
I mean, that's also a place where people will float around too.
Yeah, that is.
See, I thought that's what you meant the first time you said float around, but yeah, I think going to the bar is a good idea.
You see, kind of like Lav's eyes kind of like lighten up, and he's just like, "Yes, we're drinking."
perfect. So do you guys go, I guess, find the local tavern? Are
Yeah,
you
we're
day
gonna.
drinking?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, we're definitely gonna go there. I got some questions about it.
Perfect.
Oh, you know what? You know
you
what?
guys-
I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. Before I do,
No.
I went ahead and asked the lady. I told her where we were going, and I asked her one little bit of information. Did you know the names of the loan sharks, or anywhere where we could find them?
The loan shark is the name that she gave you to write down.
Oh, Gishran. Okay, so that's that guy. Okay, excellent. All right. I reassured her again. I said we're gonna go, and I just told her what we were about to do, and just told her to keep her eyes open, her ears open if she hears anything, or if the husband returns home. Don't worry about getting in touch with us. We'll come back periodically to check up on things.
It's a
Perfect.
It's a
So you guys have
It's a pack.
no trouble finding a tavern able to it's not the biggest city. But what is your plan of action like when you get there?
I'm gonna actually ask Rasha. It's like, do we have a description on the loan shark?
I didn't get a description. I need to be more forthright. I only got his name. Why didn't I think about that? I'm slipping in my old age.
I got something for you if you want to drink something. Might help with your memory.
Memory, huh? Okay. Yeah, I'll give that a shot. Well, I'm not drinking it now. I'll take it and will it still be good later? Like, can you put it in a bottle for me?
I don't know. I'm like digging through my bag again. I got a crit. 27 total.
Oh yeah.
So I
are
pull
we
out this like
giving
vial,
another-
like
Yeah.
mixing. Yeah, we're making another potion. I'm like mixing stuff that like just blends so well that there's actually no color and it's completely see-through. But y'all saw me mix stuff into it. Somehow it's very clear. And I like handed the small bottle. I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but here you go. So, I handed it to
Oh, you
Rasha.
just made Everclear. Like, that's how they make it.
I said, thanks for this. I'll save it. I'll save it during a time where I need to help with the investigation, and I definitely pocketed that.
Right.
Let me actually add it to my gear.
Liquid of unknown substance.
Yeah. I'll name it Everclear. All right. So
we're looking for.
Are you guys ready to go ahead and enter the bar?
Ishrin.
Yeah, I mean.
Ishrin.
What's up, Loba or Lob?
Are we looking for, like, what's the name again? Ishrin, Geishrin? Ishrin.
Geishrin, that's correct.
Well, yeah, we don't know.
By the way,
if the
what?
guy's dead.
Oh, come on, 3 days? You gotta look at the statistics, man. Like, he's done.
You look at You're too tired to move about, but you're looking at statistics?
Yeah.
We don't know that
in my
just.
head.
You know what?
Oh, Raja, you such an optimist.
Another slip up I done did. I did not get a description of the husband himself. So we can't even go in there and ask, hey, have you seen this man?
Have you seen this? I mean, we can go in looking for men.
Maybe I should make them potions.
Keisha's
I mean,
husband.
if that works, I mean, yeah.
He comes to the dock.
Put that on
every day.
the board. I mean, for real though, what have you guys been up to the last couple of days?
So, like, I removed kind of, like, so my character is an orc about not dapple, but, like, gray, like, light gray skin patterns and stuff. However, it's scars across, like, kind of part of the face and then up around the top left eye, and that's new. So I have goggles on, but only one eye, like, it's half of a goggle. But it's covering the damaged eye, not the good one. Be like, yeah, this was from a latest experiment, like lifting it up.
I love you guys' characters, honestly.
This is fantastic. Yeah. I mean, so it is the middle of the day. There's not very many people within the bar currently. Just kind of a couple holdovers, people kind of asleep on their stools, just sort of cleaning. But the barkeep will look up as you guys enter. This short halfling woman with these quick eyes that definitely seems concerned, suspicious, or just tired that people are here at this time of day. You guys need a drink?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna walk up to her and go, I'm trying to think of something non-alcoholic that a person would order. Just a water, thanks.
Milk.
Milk.
I sit at the bar.
Yes,
and I'm
that's
just
a lot better.
"This
I'll
one
take a
burns
milk."
faster.
You just came in here asking for a milk.
Well,
which one
and
burns?
then at this point, I'm gonna drop a gold coin on the table. That and information.
And a coffee, please.
I mean, if you wait a moment, I can go milk the cow out back, as it were. But I don't have any just on hand.
I said that's all right. I'd like.
Man, I
the
think we got
information
time.
first, if you wouldn't mind pulling up a chair and talking to us.
She grabs the rag, just sort of plopping it down on the countertop. Well, I think I have a couple minutes I can talk. What can I do for you lot?
We're looking for a gentleman goes by the name of Gishrin. We've been told that he frequents this establishment.
Gishrin. She looks down at the gold coin. Huge orc of a man. He usually doesn't come by till evening, though.
Let's see what else.
Yo, ask her if he sleeps around.
Do you just say this
Excellent.
out loud as you're sitting there? Like,
Yeah.
does who sleep around? She looks around at the three
guy
of you.
that Roger's talking about. That guy.
Just, what are you looking for? Coming in here asking if people sleep around. What?
I'm gonna go ahead and speak up and say different things. But honestly, we just want to know. Apparently, we're looking for the gentleman to talk to him about a business proposition. Is all.
Roll me some diplomacy.
Sure. Oh, yo! I rolled a 19, so that's a total of 28.
Oh,
Nice.
heck yes.
Very nice.
You see her sort of pinch the bridge of her nose. No, he doesn't much sleep around, but definitely has. She sort of leans in closer, like lifting her little body like up almost onto like the counter. Definitely seems to, have those send shivers down my spine. Just a predatorial type thing about him. Wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. I guess I couldn't even throw him, so no, I don't trust him.
Predatorial, huh? You've been very, very helpful. Oh, you know what? Well, actually, you already gave me a description of him.
You can't miss him. Not many orcs in this part, actually. Besides you.
I'm just like,
I went ahead and
I'm
split the
here.
coin and said, "I'll take that milk now, and thank you very kindly, miss."
Yeah, and a coffee.
Yeah, she will get the coffee right away, but then will disappear kind of behind out a door, and it does take a couple moments for her to come out with some milk. But as she kind of like places the cup down, it is definitely like warm. It's not cold milk. There's still kind of like the fat on the top. It's fresh milk.
Oh, okay.
Oh
This
yeah,
is
it's
right
the
out
best
of
type
the
of
udder, I
milk.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian's gonna put some of his coffee.
Take like a small flask.
I went
like,
ahead and
just
allowed him to
take
do
a
that because I don't think I'm
bottle.
drinking any of this.
So they're just like both Briar and Lob are just kind of like taking like the fat and like some of the milk from your drink that has been placed in front of you.
When she
I might
put
be able
down
to use this later.
the glass. When she put down the glass of milk, I looked at it and then I like slowly slid it towards them. Not in front of her though. Not in front of her though.
Yeah, I mean, she'll turn her back to kind of do some other things. But you're able to slide it over. But yeah, we have some more information. Where to next?
Oh, could we ask
Go
what
by the
Nishan looks
water.
like?
Do we
Are we
have
just
enough time?
Continuing
wait,
to
we're on
dissect
there.
this milk, yeah.
Well, do we have enough time? You said it was like the middle of the day, and people don't. Gishrin usually doesn't come here till evening. I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Are there any other places we want to stop by and ask people before we talk to this gentleman? You guys want to go down to the? Is there enough time to go down to the docks and come back?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Let's do that.
Briar could look in the river.
Yeah.
I was thinking more of talk to his coworkers, but I mean, if we see a corpse
Oh,
floating
shoot.
around, why not?
Briar, do you want to go first swim?
Yeah, I don't mind. I'm probably too sleepy though to swim or to float.
Just kind of sink to the bottom. Yeah. You guys
Get you a
head down the
potion of water
streets.
breathing.
There you go. Do you know how to make that?
No.
He'll make something and say that it's a potion of water breathing.
The potion is blue for water, okay?
There you go. That'll work.
I'm not gonna make it right now. just.
No? Okay. Yeah, you guys make it down. At this time of the day, the docks are definitely very busy with people working. There's that sort of hustle and bustle of people just moving, fish being thrown, various different like markets trying to get like the freshest catch, the different foods and whatnot. Asking around for her husband. Did you guys even get his name?
No. Totally. Well, I mean,
Or are we
No,
looking for
no,
Geisha?
we
I'm
didn't.
sure she would have given it though.
yeah, that's.
Do you need to take that potion to remember the name you were given?
I might. You know what? Yeah, I'll go ahead and drink
I'm so tempted to pull up
give me a
like a random
fortitude
potion
roll.
effects.
Yeah. Well, that's.
I'm gonna pull up a chart or something for random potion effects.
There you go. Well, let's get a fortitude roll first.
it. Oh, snap! We doing this?
Oh.
All right. Let me see.
We're doing this.
Let me see.
Got it.
All right. Let's see. Okay, I rolled well. I rolled an 18, and the fortitude is 6, so I got a total of 24.
Perfect. It does not taste good. But you are able to choke it down. The whole thing. No throwing up. But what does this potion do?
I have no idea.
I think he said it.
My character
Oh,
doesn't
so are we
know.
gonna go completely
I know.
random?
I put it
It's
in chat.
supposed to
There
help
you go.
with my memory. I don't know what.
never said I was a good alchemist. That I was like an alchemist, okay?
Yeah, just... I mean, the Fortitude Roll is just to see if you kept it down. He made something that you drank, and told you that
Yeah.
it did.
Quiet.
Definitely. As you drink this,
Quiet.
you know, it burns like the hardest liquor you've ever drank. Just, you know, you think it's going to go... Sorry. Bob, I'll have you describe this potion.
So, it's a very clear potion that you take. However, you notice that you begin perspiring a little bit more than normal now. And, however, there's a faint smell of what seems like fuel coming off of your body. Now, Lob recognizes this and just like, oh, that's not good. That stuff will burn. Stay away from fire.
Briar lighting up a cigarette, like.
I said, could you please?
You might want to
you
go
do
for a
have
swim,
weakness
actually.
to fire.
All right. Jesus. All right. Well, I take his advice and I go down to the docks and start washing my face off and stuff.
Avoid the pop rocks.
I mean,
this is fun. I like this.
you're able to like splash the water on your face, but it's definitely like you ingested this. It is within you. So we'll take that as it is and see what happens. I'm gonna roll a d10 and see how many minutes it lasts.
Because Lob doesn't know. But to Lob's mindset, I was like, oh, this is another way of making a boom. It makes a
Yes.
mental note.
Yeah, luckily the effects aren't very long. Within a minute, the sense of gasoline begins to fade, and there's still like that burning, tingling feeling within your stomach, and just the thought that maybe you shouldn't drink whatever Lob hands you.
Got that right.
No, it's fine.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Could be a potion
But
of
my,
healing. It's just you might not be able to like jump.
That's all right. I found this really fun. I laughed that off and said, I'm definitely gonna try more potions for you.
Begin like writing.
Yeah.
Is this like all of our missions are just us fooling around, drinking, and then eventually dealing with something?
Pretty much. I mean, you guys will
Oh.
remember that Briar didn't used to always be this way. You know, Briar used to be like this lively, amazing, like super charismatic gentleman, until he drank something.
Was it my drink that that prior drink?
You turned him emo.
Oh, that,
This is interesting.
You know,
I feel. As we're walking through the docks, I definitely told the other party members that a little bit about my character. I said, I really love fish. It's my favorite thing to eat. I love it prepared all different ways. So whenever I go to docks, I always just reminisce about the time spent fishing with my granddad.
Hold on, don't get all sentimental on us, man. Oh, jeez. I don't know how to deal with you now. Okay, let's go get some fish. Is your dad still alive?
Oh,
Oh,
no,
don't
no,
answer that. I don't
no.
wanna
But
know.
that's. Well,
Makes me
that's
sad. I can
that's not the
tell.
point I was trying to make. I just wanted to tell you that I do like being down here. But we are here on the job,
Okay.
so let's go ahead and find this gentleman's. Wait a minute, did I remember the
alrighty.
husband's name? Like that was the point of drinking.
We know the
High or
license.
low?
Oh wait, you mean you want me to? I'll go ahead and say. I'll say low.
You do not remember his name.
Dang it.
Did it work?
I went ahead and reassured that lady too.
Yeah, between that burning ethanol feeling and just the fear of catching on fire, and then the memories of your father. Yeah, that name completely escapes you.
Is there
Oh, you know
anybody
what,
on the
though?
docks that are kind of like eyeing us oddly?
I'm sure there are.
Yeah. I mean, you guys are not exactly the quietest group. You kind of like have that almost like rap brotherly like thing going on where you're just drinking random things and, you know, kind of splashing into the
we're
river
married.
and oh yes, the newlyweds, because clearly old couples will not do this. Why doesn't everyone roll perception for me though?
Absolutely. Sorry, the dice is in a way I can't see what number that is. 9. Okay, so I got a 16.
18 total.
7.
Yay.
Perfect. Briar, you are just taking in the sight. Your eyes are closed, essentially. You're like sleepwalking at this point.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Everyone else, though, will notice that, you know, the tavern keep had said that there are not many orcs around these parts, and down here on the docks, you do finally catch sight of one. He's not very difficult to miss, just huge in stature. These head just shaved cleanly, face with this long, bushy black beard that has these streaks of silver in it. And, you know, from what you can see of his skin, his arms are bare and it's just scarring up and down. Look up orc in the dictionary and it's basically this person standing right there.
I think that's our guy.
Yeah, he currently has his arms kind of folded across his chest, just kind of surveying a ship that is being loaded up. It's not a huge carrier, but they're definitely like putting bags and stuff on it.
So that's who we're gonna speak to?
So, well, before we do that, how do you guys think we should approach this? Do you think we should use diplomacy as we walk up, or do you
Bad
think
cop,
we
bad
should?
cop.
I like poke Briar. Briar, wake up.
Yeah, hey man, I'm here. Like,
Wake up.
whichever gets this over quickly. I mean, maybe we should just go in rough and like quick, you know, rile him up. Yeah.
So he's working the docks, right? Like
I think he's
doesn't
like
look
being a
he's, like,
manager or whatever.
Yeah, he's not doing any of the work, but he's standing there looking imposing.
Is there like an office that he kind of retreats to that we can see?
I mean, how long are you gonna wait and watch him?
Nah, I don't think we should wait. I think we should just approach him. What do you guys think?
Yeah, Raj, go in hot. Get him.
I can, you know.
All right. So, I guess that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna walk up to him and I'm gonna say, "Good evening, sir. May I have a moment of your time?"
Sort of scrunches up his nose, looking down at you. Sizing you up. Right? What's
And I
your
stand
name?
behind Raja.
I'm in front of Raja with my scythe out like.
I feel like
Are you guys trying to intimidate him? So you can roll
Well, the thing
intimidation.
is, I'm trying to. I mean, Briar can, yeah.
You're trying to be diplomatic, but your friends are on the other hand.
I'll intimidate.
it's like, "Good evening, sir," and then two muscular dudes with weapons are just.
Yeah, you know, roll an intimidation check, and Rishi, you could go ahead and roll diplomacy. Like you don't see your friends doing this or something.
I feel like this is
I
big
got a 10,
anime
so,
villain
like-
energy.
So, as I like kind of try to size up, I'm like digging through my satchel, but I kind of like did that right where you like look down into the back 1 second, just like trying to look for my like little bomb. Like 1 second. Completely just.
I'm sorry this is
negating
taking so long. I'm
intimidation.
trying to.
Yeah, I
Okay.
got a 21
I got-
and like.
Yeah, I mean, you look intimidating.
I got a 17 on diplomacy.
He doesn't seem to be looking at you, Raja, as much as the two individuals flanking you currently.
I go, "Is there a quiet place
The
where we can
woods are
talk?"
now avoided.
Yeah, we can go talk. Sort of jerks his thumb towards this almost shack-like looking building just a little bit further up the dock.
All right. I guess well, I know that I'm gonna go ahead and follow him to it. You guys are coming too, right?
Yeah, Devin.
Yep.
Devin, right behind. Whole time.
Perfect. So you, everyone's following him? Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys follow him into this small shack-like building. He pushes open the door with his boot. And it's definitely just like sort of that musty, rotting fish scent just sort of hits you as the door opens. There's papers sort of scattered about on this single, like, roughly hewn wood desk. Cabinets, just, it looks disheveled. There's definitely, like, empty plates of food. It's not clear if he lives here or if he just isn't very clean. But he will walk into the room and just sort of sit behind the desk, trying to do like that typical power play type thing. As he will like kick his feet up onto the wood, kind of scattering papers.
I'm
Right.
gonna be honest with you. I'm like more concerned about like the rotting fish smell. I'm looking like Raja's looking around. He's like, can he tell? Is this where they keep the fish, or is this? He's like, what kind of improper care?
I mean, if you would like to give a perception check or a survival.
Oh, survival, huh? Let me see. I think my perception is higher. Yeah, it is. I'll use perception. Oh, yo, I rolled a 20. That's a 20. I'm like super
Oh, heck
perceptive
yeah.
when it comes to fish.
Nice, nice.
This is
Like,
your thing.
rotting.
I mean,
But, like,
not
as soon as
only do you, yeah. I mean, it just sort of comes back to maybe it's sort of that jump start of that gasoline that has your mind working double time, or just, you know, like this is something you've done before. You go into places, you case them out, you try to see like what the dangers are, but you know, with a particular eye towards this fish smell, you don't see any coolers, any freezers, salt where they would keep the fish. You don't know. It's probably just the scent that comes up from the dock. Portside towns just normally smell like rotting fish that has been kept too long. But you do notice as your eyes sort of scan the room that there is a plate of half-eaten fish that looks like it's been sitting there too long. You have those flies sort of buzzing about. You know, just looking like it's been there for weeks.
Like, I feel like he's like judging.
Definitely
this
not up
man's
to
scene
code.
silently. Yeah. I'm actually just taking a quick look at my investigator abilities because I think there's one where I could like
And that stuff there.
make him like a clue or something like that.
That's it.
It's called pursue a lead, and okay. So I'm gonna. It says here that I could use like I could designate a creature, item, small location, and use it like essentially like put like a mark on it, so to speak, and then whenever I'm interacting with it, I get a +1 on perception checks to investigate it.
Perfect.
And I could. So I think I'll do that when this man sits down. I'm gonna go ahead and look him up and down, like note everything about him, and then I say to him, pardon my rudeness. My name is Raja, and you are. And I hold out a hand to shake his hand.
He looks at your hand for a moment before taking it. Have you described your character yet, Raja?
Oh no, I haven't. I guess I'm gonna be honest with you. If let's see here. So he's a human. He looks like me. I want to say with like gray in his hair and his beard. Because he's 32, but he's seen some things that have kind of grown weary on him. That's why he's so polite to people. I'm gonna say he wears, as far as clothing, He likes to wear cloaks and things of this nature, almost like he's a mage, but not kind of like a mix between a mage and a rogue. Colors, I'm gonna say yellow, orange, things of this nature. But he's usually a very friendly person, and he's very often smiling.
Yeah, his hand is almost twice the size as yours as he takes it within his grasp. Definitely giving a too firm a handshake. Kind of feel your knuckles popping a little bit as his like orange eyes stare down on you. Yishran. Now why have you come down here?
Let's see here. We're looking for a gentleman that works at the docks. His family's very worried about him, and he's gone missing for a few days now. Have you noticed that there are any employees that haven't been here at the time?
People drift in and out as much as they want.
Oh, I see. So
It's
not
been a
not
couple times.
not very. So you're saying that people who work here, sometimes they stay, sometimes they go, things like that.
Sort of grunts an affirmation.
I know there's more I could ask him.
What does this
Like, do you
gentleman
guys
look
have any
like?
ideas?
Yeah, I'm like leaning into Raja's like, you can ask what the person looks like.
Yeah.
Well, no,
and
no.
As this
I
person
would,
seen any
but
bodies
I'm not sure.
in the water?
I'm gonna go ahead and ask a question. I'm gonna ask a question. While we were at the lady's house, did she show us any pictures of her husband?
Let's see here. High or low?
Ah, crap! I hate this. I'm gonna go with low again. I'm scared.
No.
Hey,
Jeez.
Pictures are
Jeez.
not the most
Right.
common thing in Galarian.
Yo, you're right.
You know, these are poor people.
You're right. Would you mind if I saw? You have a, what's the word? An attendance list, like keeping track of who worked what days. I would like to take a look at it to see which workers were supposed to be working in the last 3 days and just didn't show up.
Under
I need to get better at this
investigation
investigation
for
thing. Yes, there is. Wait, hold on. Did he ask me that?
Yeah, he definitely seems very weary, very thrown off that 3 individuals have come up to him and are asking to see like his staff list, are questioning him. He's on edge.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try
Who else
to.
talking to you?
What was that? Looking over.
Well,
at her.
I'm trying to think if I should try to. I'm gonna go ahead and tell him that we are investigating a missing person,
Hold on, I need
and
to.
we'll be out of
hear what
we'll
your
be out of
friend
his
over
hair
there
as soon as
said.
we get the information.
No,
Still just staring at her.
Listen to Raja. I'm just a healer, man. I'm not good with the whole investigation thing. Have you seen any bodies in the water recently?
He practices healing on dead people.
Does he now? Now that you say that, I think I have heard about where some blokes have gone. There's an island not too far from here. Hell, you could take a small boat to it. Heard people going over there. Party and stuff, not as many laws. Maybe you three should go check it out.
All
We're
right.
gonna
Your
use, I guess, a
investigation.
perception check on that. I want to. How do you? I guess I'm trying to see if he's like being truthful or trying to throw us off.
Roll that perception.
Oh, sweet! I rolled a 19, so plus 7, that's a 26.
You can't quite place
Oh.
it. Go ahead.
Plus the +1 from. I don't know if it does anything. Plus the +1.
Oh yeah,
from
he is
him
your
being
marked, so
my-
yeah.
So I guess that's a 27, but I don't think that.
There is
You know, I can't
something
place it.
off. You get that feeling sometimes when you know someone's not being truthful with you, like that itch on your back that you can't quite get. That's just kind of persistent there and just bugging the hell out of you. There's something more here that he's not saying.
Hi.
He does seem to think that there is an island, but there's just something off about the way that he's doing it.
What's the name of the island?
That's the way to lie is.
Hell if I know. There's no name. It's just a patch of dirt, some fort on it, trees, forest. No real name to it.
Let's see. I definitely write the island down in my notes on a notepad. I'm gonna say I'm still gonna need to see those attendance records though.
Are you gonna make me? He sort of sits up straighter, cracking his knuckles.
Oh man, don't do that.
So
I'm tired.
a little
I
bit
wanna fight.
a little bit out of game. A little bit out of game. I want to go ahead and say to you guys. So I think he knows the guy who's missing clearly, and I think he knows what's happened to him. Because why else? So like, what do we want to do, guys? Do we want to try to make him or?
Maybe
Look,
I can give him something to drink.
well, let's not kill him. I mean, Brian's down to throw down anytime. You know, it sounds like tiring. So, if you want to do that now, maybe schedule it for like a Monday or Tuesday.
Mondays are terrible. Don't schedule it Monday.
Mondays are terrible. Raja would rather it not come to that, but he senses this is a situation where it's gonna have to.
What about his friends?
I don't know if I should
Or
try
your
to
husband's
diplomacy
friends?
him one more time, or if I should just be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and tell him
Yeah,
else like
roll
I'd
diplomacy.
rather it not come to that. Yeah, I will. Let me go. Let me see.
You do get a +1,
Oh.
but this is going to be a pretty high threshold.
Yeah, no doubt, because I think he's wanting to fight, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. Nah, definitely. I'm not even gonna add that. I rolled a 6. Essentially, what I just said to him was I looked him directly in the eye and I said, "I'd rather it not come to that. Need be."
He will stand up suddenly, the chair toppling over behind him. I don't see a good reason for you lot to have any of my manifests. I gave you a lead. Now, if you don't want it to come to that, I suggest you get out of here.
I'm loath to begin an engagement, but I guess we're gonna have to because very clearly he's hiding important information from us. It might pertain to the guy, or it might pertain to the fact that he's a secret drug dealer. Who knows? But either way, I need those papers because I foolishly didn't get this guy's name.
I will say, if you don't want combat, there are options. You could go ask the wife again. You could ask around the other people. Or you could return here when you got here.
Oh yeah, that's true. I don't know, but like I want to see what you guys think about it because I don't want to like turn this entire campaign into like a no combat situation. Because some people like fighting, so I'm gonna ask you guys.
I mean, if we start fighting, things are gonna go boom in this room.
Might not be wise too, because like the entire dock is here. They might see us like violently beating on their boss.
I mean,
That's
I
not
can
illegal.
grab him and pin
And
him
it's
to
not
the ground.
legal either. I feel like if we fight, it's gonna be loud. Like, what are we in a shack? Like, how
Yeah.
much noise can it pertain?
Yeah, just whip out the grapple rules. Let's go.
He looks like a squealer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm good. I feel like there's gonna be no way to hide it if we fight it. I think the wise thing to do would be to walk away from this for now and then try a different way about it. What do you guys think?
Yeah, be like, you lucky we holding him back.
I'm going to
You're right.
nod to the gentleman and said, I'm going to nod to the gentleman and say, I hope I wasn't much trouble.
He just sort of gives you that nod and is just staring, like, waiting for you guys to leave.
Alright, we out.
All right,
Yeah.
so you guys want to go?
Are we
you guys wanna
going
go
to
and
the
question
island?
workers
or
now?
going back to the wife? Or talk to the workers?
I think the
What's the
island. I think the
union
island
like
is
here?
a red herring.
Really? I think the island's a trap.
Crap. Huh.
Yeah.
Like you think there's something of importance there, but it's like
Or the husband
Yeah,
taking
they'll
the
probably
sense there
kill
to be
one of
quiet
them.
on what he found out.
Oh my god. Or he's shacking up with someone.
Or shacking
be
up
honest-
with Gishin.
oh. He was like under the desk the whole time, naked.
Yeah, knew it. Case solved.
Open and closed.
Sadly but surely, we have to return back to the the wife, because the thing is, even if we question the people here, we still don't have his name. So we're gonna be like, hey, you know that guy? It's like it's gonna cut down like what we can do.
Yeah, but
honestly.
it sounds like one of those times where you forget someone's name and then we gotta awkwardly like try to figure out how to get the name without letting them know we didn't know the name. You know?
It's not just
Well, that's
the
what I was
name,
trying to
too,
do with
what
the ledgers.
husband looks like as well.
Yeah. Well,
We could try
that's what I was
another
trying to do with the
potion.
ledgers. I was trying to.
Try another potion. I can make another potion if you want.
Nah, that's too much of a risk.
How about-
I say we just
Let's have everyone roll a. Let's see what this will be. Just roll me a flat wisdom check.
Flat wisdom. That's my dump stat.
I actually don't even. I know it's not a dump stat, but let me take a look. Oh yeah, that was his name, Captain Knuckles.
Ah, Captain Knuckles. Yes.
Let's
It's
see.
not Captain Knuckles, it's Captain Knuckles.
Okay. And it's plus the modifier, right? I didn't do too well. I only got 7. What about you guys?
14.
14?
I don't have any modifiers to wisdom.
Well, oh my god.
Not me neither. That's what it was. Whatever was on the dice.
We have no modifiers to wisdom in this entire party. This is great. How are we investigators? Don't worry,
said
it
you
just
guys
always
were
works
good.
out at the end.
Yeah.
That is our catchphrase. It's like we said we're investigators, we're not good investigators.
All right, so I think the highest of all three of us was 14.
That was me.
Yeah. But Raja, weren't you taking notes?
I was, and I actually have all of those notes right here. But, like, take for example, I have the husband is missing. He usually goes away for amounts of time. I also put a side note that he's possibly a deadbeat. He's gone for 3 days. You know, I've got a lot of stuff here. I just don't have his name.
Did you check the
I'm gonna make
backside?
you do it one more time. Yeah. High or low?
You check the back of the paper.
Oh God!
Your favorite.
I've said low twice and it failed both times. You guys think I should stay loyal?
Yeah.
All right, low it is.
Low?
Low.
Yeah.
Low.
You wrote down the name.
Ah, thank
It's
God.
on the back of the piece of paper, isn't it? It's on the back.
Yes. What is his name?
His name is Hinter.
Enter. I never would have remembered that. Nope.
Hinter Springhold.
All right.
You would have had the wife's last name too, since she gave you the job.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Mrs. Springhold. I would have had that, no doubt.
Now, does those notes include
so-
the description of the husband as well?
It was a miracle that we had the name. However, I do have. Okay, so I have that he's missing. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna pick up where I left off. He usually goes out for drinks. He went with no supplies. That's alarming. The places he frequents are work, home, and the bar. Then I have a little bubble around work, and it says there's possibly a problem there with the fisherman. He's been gambling. He's in huge debt, and the loan shark's name is Gishrin.
That looks good, man.
So we actually talked to
You
him.
got this taken care of.
So we've talked to Mr. Gishrin. Let me take some notes on that.
Are you guys staying around in the dock area? Are you guys just kind of standing a little bit away from the shack, chatting?
Probably in the dock area. Like,
I
I feel like
kind of go
prior.
I think we've been
just in
walking and
case
talking. Like, I think we're still on the.
Yeah. Everyone roll me perception. Rashid, you did get a, or Raja, you did get a +1.
Okay, I got a
I got a
23.
Perfect. As you sort of look back over your shoulder, you do see Gishrin leaving that shack to walk down the dock to go back to his imposing manager stance.
Who here is good at stealth?
What are you thinking, Rasha? No.
Good stuff.
I'm thinking I'm getting.
However,
those
I
papers.
probably could make a
That's-
potion of stealth.
Well, actually, okay. So here's the thing. We already know that it's Hinter that was missing. We know his name now. So the only reason I needed the papers was to find out who his name was. However, this was information that this was information that Gishrin really didn't want us to find out to the point that he threatened us. So even though it's true that Hinter's name is in those files, there's clearly something else that we need there. Like, maybe it's a list of people that Gishrin has kidnapped. Maybe it's a list of people that Gishrin, that owe Gishrin money. But either way, there's something very useful in those papers. So,
Or maybe whoever was working with Hinter the day that he arrived.
yeah.
Look, I say we follow him, find out, 'cause he looks shady.
Maybe it's a love letter to
You can push him
Gishrin.
into
I mean,
the
from
water, too.
Gishrin.
Oh, that's
He's like super shy and he doesn't want anyone to see it.
Right? Well,
I don't think he's moving, so following him is probably going to end up with us sitting here staring at him stand there imposingly. What is you guys?
Yeah, sounds like a good
Well, I
time.
get. Can I ask what their stealth is? Like, I guess out of game.
I mean, Briar's pretty stealthy.
Yeah. You've worked with them enough, you would know, kind of like what they're able to do.
I can create a distraction.
Oh, with the bombs. That's a good idea.
We blow up his office.
No, with the papers.
Alright, we blow up Gishrin.
All right, y'all take a
That
step
way we
back.
don't
I'm
have
gonna
to
go
worry
fuck
about him
this
getting
guy.
us.
Are you following him or sneaking into his office?
Oh, sneaking into his office. That sounds cooler. Let's do it.
You kind of like do an about
All right,
face.
wait, hold on. Wait until we make. Wait until we make the distraction.
Oh, so you
All
want me
right,
to make
fine.
a distraction? All right.
Actually, to be honest, we don't really need to blow anything up. You and me could just start yelling at each other.
How dare you insult me that way?
But blowing stuff up.
Suggesting not to blow things up when you offered it the first time. Ugh.
That's what we're yelling about. Nah, but I want to blow it up. Nah.
You said I can use my bombs.
Alright, so
If we blow something up, we'll have to pay for it,
Briar,
right?
roll
Like-
me some stealth then. Well, they're shouting.
Only if we get caught.
We're the only people
I
here.
got a
It's
14.
broad daylight.
I'm totally ignoring the fact that there's only 2 orcs that's like on this dock, myself and our target. I was like, why did I make all these? I take out like 7 bombs from my bag. It's like, if I'm not going to
Do you
use
want us to actually like role play the actual argument while he's stealthing?
Yes. Yep.
You always want to do this. You always want to blow something up. I understand you're an alchemist, but God,
Yes, the fun alchemist, not these random potions.
there's nothing fun about having to pay for collateral damage.
Have we ever paid for it? No. Never paid for destruction of property.
Oh, we haven't. Oh, so we're those kind of investigators.
If we got the job done, we get the money from that, and the city pays to rebuild it. I mean, plus, they needed to fix the streets anyway. From that last job.
Besides the point, that's not our call.
Well, we helped, though.
If we're gonna blow something up,
Can't
we should
have
maybe
trade
like look into
on a road.
demolition or something. Get paid for it.
That is what I'm doing. That bridge was old anyway from 2 jobs ago. Now they have a brand new one.
Yeah, but it put all of it put the lives of those children at serious risk.
You do see a crowd is starting to
Hey.
form around you guys.
Oh. I like look around, just like I'm like looking around, just like, oh, this distraction.
And not to mention that old
You do
woman
not
needed a
see-
new peg leg.
Briar.
That old woman with the peg leg got a new peg leg, okay?
Yes, and who do you think paid for that peg leg?
The city.
She was pretty snooty about it too. She said only the best slacker. Like that mattered.
Oh, it does matter. How dare you? Alright, fine. Instead
Alright.
of the big booms, I got the one that causes thunder. I've used that one, so it's just really loud.
But if you use the one that causes, right, it's just a sound. It's not like a concussive blast.
Well, it's just very loud. That's all I know.
Lob, are you still holding those bombs that you had in your hand?
Kind of, yeah.
Roll reflex.
Oh my god. Reflex.
Did you light them?
Hey, I got a
It's
crit.
arguing with
It's
the
28.
lit dynamite in his hand.
Blue stakes of
So, you know, you're like, you're a pretty animated talker, speaking with your hands, with these bombs in your hands, kind of waving them around, and one almost gets out of your grasp before you're like able to catch it, and you know, goes off. It doesn't go off. So
Well, I was
but
gonna say
there
goes
is that. I was like, wait, wrong words there. But you know, as you catch it, you do see that Briar has returned. He has his arms laden with papers, as well as like this overflowing backpack. There's also like kind of like a paper trail behind him from the papers that are like falling out. It literally looks like he grabbed every single paper.
Ah! Ah!
Hey guys, I got him. So I guess look at him.
Out to open
Alright,
in
so,
front of everybody.
I think with
before
that, we're going
Briar
to take a
gets
quick
to us-
10-minute break. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, it's okay. I was just gonna say, I see him walking away, and then I just say, well, we'll discuss this later, and then I go off somewhere else.
Perfect. Okay. Quick break, and then we will be back to see if we can find this missing husband. To those watching, make sure that you check out our Equality Texas charity stream. We are currently raising money for an advocacy group of trans rights equality for kids, as well as for LGBTQ, and have a goal of $2,000. So we will be back shortly, but make sure you check that out in the meantime. See you in a minute. we're back. Hello, welcome back to Weave the Tale. We are still streaming Pathfinder. Nothing changed during the break, and are still raising money for Equality Texas. Thank you to those who have donated so far. We made about $40, but we are hoping to, let's see if we can get that $500 goal in the next hour. I have very high aspirations, so I think we can do it. Super excited. So if you are able to donate, please donate. 100% of the donations made will be going to the charity. We don't keep anything. And let's see what we can do. But we are just going to go ahead and hop right back into our story and see where this husband has gone and what papers has Briar found, because he has literally brought every single paper, it seems like, from the office that he just raided. You guys are surrounded by people from the arguing, and Briar has essentially left a trail of paper behind him as well. So gonna have to make some fast decisions right here.
Hey, man,
put away
I
the
got
bombs in the
your
bag.
stuff. You're welcome.
What should we do? This is about to be a chase scene. Yes, we're about to just start running.
It's feds.
You have taste mechanics.
I can make the really loud sound.
Yeah, you gotta decide now,
Still
because
stealth if
these people
everyone's
are
dead.
like staring at you.
Screw it, do it. I didn't think that there'd be like a paper trail or whatever. We just need to like make an exit like right now.
When you say do it, you mean blow them up?
Oh no, not the people.
Ah, okay.
I'm like holding the stone. Where do I throw this?
At the oldest woman.
Yeah.
No.
Where are we throwing
The
it?
one with the
You
peg
need a
leg,
new
it's the
peg
same
leg
one from the
too.
last job.
Listen.
There are definitely people like
do you have any
murmuring,
smoke
and
bombs
you
or-
can see a holler down.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna do
as Eastern
so-
notices you.
as far as like smoke bombs and stuff like that, I'm gonna do quick
Yes,
alchemy.
do that.
And I'm gonna do a crafting check. Result 20. Or 20 total.
Let's see
So I'm like
here.
putting some concoctions together. I'm just like, I know that some of these mixtures make smoke. Whether they're good for inhalation or not is another story.
So I will say, like, even though like it's quick alchemy, it's probably gonna take you about 1 minute.
Oh, does it say
I'm
that?
I
gonna.
believe is what it is, because what was that?
Oh frick! All right.
It
So we
says,
have
one
distracted now.
action.
I'm gonna.
Let's see here. Actually, yeah. How is one action?
Let me use my skills here. I'm gonna.
So it's just a single
Oh,
action.
I don't
Sorry.
know. I don't know a formula for smoke bombs, so I can't. Just gonna put batches of stuff together and hope for the best.
All right, I'm gonna roll something random then.
Can
Go ahead. Sorry.
It's okay. Can I use performance to distract them? Like if I start singing a sea shanty. Okay, I start singing
Performance roll.
sea shanty from like my old fishing days. I got a total of 18.
All right. What kind of sea shanty is this? It's from your old fishing days, he said.
Oh crap! I don't actually know what he. Like in real life.
Make you
about
sing
mom's
this.
spaghetti.
No,
The
just
drunken
kidding.
sailor. What would you
I
do
know.
with a
I know you are. Okay. Let's see here. I should know. See, I know vaguely the one about the wife. Oh no, it's not the wife. It's what is it? What do you do with a drunken sailor? I vaguely know that one.
There we go.
Oh, do the I'm on a boat.
Oh yeah, I know
That's
that.
a sailor
That's
song.
an ancient one. That's one from
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
one
see?
from my ancestors, bro. I'm on a boat. Do I have to sing
And
it?
I want a full chorus.
All right. All right.
You are the bard.
and you said you're not going to play a bard this time.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's. Well, I don't know these. All right. All right. This is on the spot, but I guess I'm used to playing a bard, so let's go. I'm gonna start in the middle of the song, to further distraction. All right. I'm gonna say. Wait, am I allowed to cuss on this stream? Might be for
Yes.
children. I don't want to. All right. Yes. All right.
Let's just
Take
keep
a
it
picture
low,
trick.
But yes,
I'm on
we
a
are
boat.
mature.
All right, cool. All right, I'm on
Does
a
my,
boat, bitch.
my
You
potion
drinking
make
Santana champ? This is so crisp. I got my swim trunks and my flippy floppies. I'm on a. I'm flipping burgers. You at Kinko straight flipping copies. I'm riding on a dolphin, doing flips and shit. The dolphin splashing, getting everybody all wet. But this ain't Sea World. This is real as it gets. I'm on a boat, motherfucker. Don't you ever forget.
Yay.
There we go.
I was just staring.
Thank you for that
silently.
$50 donation for the song. This is
I
what
think we
do.
need to do
way.
another bard
Thanks.
performance.
Yeah.
That's awesome. No.
Oh my gosh. That was amazing.
What does the potion do? Does it emit smoke?
No, but your hair is now a different color. And
Aw,
so is
man.
everyone
First off,
else's.
I find it odd that the big surprise is I do have hair. Like he has a beard, but no hair.
There we go. Well,
Has-
let's see here. Pick a
Has
random
he
color.
escaped yet
What
with
has
the
changed?
papers?
He has escaped while you were singing. While everything, so like you are doing this ancient sea shanty that has been passed down through the ages from your ancestors. As you were singing that, you have Lob throwing a potion into the middle of the crowd, not sure what the effects are going to be, and in this like puff of fine mist that sort of swirls and envelops everyone, caught on the breeze coming in from the water, everyone's hair just erupts in a different color. You have the dark browns of people turning like this sea foam green. Your own beard Lob changes into like a periwinkle, and then like as Raja like finishes, his hair changes into like this neon sort of green light color that he almost looks radioactive.
Oh, this is cool.
But yes,
shit.
that is
We've
all enough
invented rave.
distraction.
We invented rave.
Perfect. But
where
Briar,
where
where are
did
you
Briar
going with
go?
the papers? Yeah.
I mean, let's go
Do you
back
guys
home,
have
right?
like a safe house?
Oh, let's use the old ladies. Yeah, I'll head toward the old ladies.
Wait, the one with the
I
panic
didn't
leg from
think
the
she was
last
old.
job?
No, wait.
No,
I think he's talking
the
about
one we
Mrs.
taking a
Springhold.
job for. Yeah.
Oh,
I think, yeah, Mrs. Springhold. All right.
This
so
all happened because of her, so.
so we go
all
back.
right. So let's go ahead and
with
get out of
our,
here. I'm gonna go ahead and bow.
There are cheers.
You know, I'm gonna bow and say thank you all. Thank you all. We'll be here all week. Then we leave.
And we start headed back. See,
Yeah, I
told
mean,
you
they
that
seem
potion would
shocked,
be a
like they
good
don't
distraction.
even know what happened. But we're also trying to figure out how to get rid of this crazy hair color that everyone now has. But you make it back to Miss Springholm's home, and there is Briar there with papers strewn about. Briar, what do you do when you get there?
I'm just gonna like open the door and just start putting the papers on the table, and start looking for something having to do with her husband.
So you don't even knock, you just open the door.
I just opened the door. Yeah. I don't know what she wants from me.
Pincher, is that you?
No, your husband's probably dead, like I said. I'm just using your table.
Jesus Christ.
We're not there, Rasha. Not yet.
Did you find him? What do you mean he's dead?
I just said he's probably dead. Don't get, like, overreacting and stuff. Help me look through these papers. Maybe it has something to do with your husband.
Yes, of course.
You ain't doing anything anyway.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, I guess stack the papers. Did you find information to think that he could be dead?
He's been missing from your place for like 3 days. That's the biggest indicator that he's dead. But maybe the off chance that he is alive, it'll probably be in these here papers. So stop worrying about your possibly dead husband and let's focus on this, okay?
Yes, of course. Yeah. And she will look through the papers. Raja, all of you guys can arrive anytime. In the meantime, Briar, give me a perception check.
Oh, I don't want to. Fine. I got a 19. A win?
You do find a paper that has Hunter's name on it.
It's mine!
1 second.
Oh, snap. Yeah, I'm definitely going to read that. Brian's like looking it over. Yeah, your husband got into some stuff. Wonder what everyone else is doing. Should go get some waffles.
As we
Right, take a break.
As we walk in, I'm saying to Baloo, I might just keep my hair this way. I really like it.
Looks good. I can go ahead and give it another color if you want. Now that I know how to make it. Wait. I forgot to write down what I used.
It's okay. I'm sure I can find someone. This neon color, it's nice. It's what's the word? It's loud. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yes.
You want it to be loud? Take out the thunderstone.
No. When I step through the door, I say, Miss Springhold, are you here?
You see her just as Briar is like reading what he found on the paper. That essentially he owed Grecian almost like 5,432 gold pieces in debt.
Gee.
And that there's like a stamp at the bottom of the notebook that says Hunt.
What'd you find there, Briar?
Right.
Man, it looks like this woman's husband owed some money, so I think the percentage that he's dead just went up to like 90. Lady, do you have enough money to pay for this? Because this is a substantial sum. And now I'm worried about my boys, whether or not you can pay. Because it obviously shows you're fiscally irresponsible, you and your husband.
I didn't know he owed quite so much.
Yeah, that won't fly.
I'm gonna go ahead and say. I'm gonna be honest with you, ma'am. Where did this money go? Did he bring it home, or
his mistress?
This is an absorbent amount even for me.
Yeah, I honestly, as a kid comes pattering down the hall, just sort of interrupting what's happening. I knew he gambled. I knew that he was in debt, but this is more than we make in like 5 years of good harvest.
Yeah, this is bad. He's probably singing a younger woman. Maybe he's dissatisfied with.
Okay, okay, I'm gonna go.
Not your fault.
Briar.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
It says Hunt underneath it, right?
Like, I was like, we have no evidence
it says
of that.
Hunt. And then in smaller writing. Yeah, go ahead.
What if they took him for sport onto that island? Grecian did say that there are not a lot of laws there.
Yeah, he could have easily found himself a bounty hunter at that time. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say, Miss Springhold, I don't want to upset your. I don't want to upset you, so we're gonna look deeper into these clues. Actually, you know what? Now, before you go, is there anything else? Oh, by the way, off script, I also asked her for a description of her husband.
Good. Yeah. She will give a description of a human, skin kind of weathered from being, working. Nothing too, that stands out except for, a small scar under his left eye. But he definitely seems like this, kind of everyday person that you find at a dock.
Okay. So the only lead we have, guys, is the island. I'm still not 100% sure the
Alright,
island
let's
is
roll
even
up.
real.
I mean, if we're gonna bring this
Alright.
ransom, shouldn't we get the money first? How much money does this lady have?
Well, I mean, if they're hunting and then to clear their debt, I don't think they care about the money anymore.
Yeah. I don't think we need that.
That's fair. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all right like always.
If anything, this is the
Let's
only
go with
ledger, right? You have. What? Was this the only ledger that you have? We could just kind of burn it, so that way they can just say they don't owe Grecian money.
That's true. That's ingenious. But I mean, how do we fake out the stamp that says hunt? You know, I feel like whatever we do to this paper isn't going to change anything. I feel like we just need to go and save them at this point.
Well, save them too, but you know, if anybody calls on that debt that isn't Grecian.
Oh, good idea. Good idea.
Friar did take every single piece of paper that he could find.
We could say that Grecian owes us. No, joking. That'd clearly be forged, but we can
I'm
go
curious,
ahead and
how
alter
much
this
would Grecian
document.
pay for all his papers back?
That's true. So, is it agreed that we keep the papers, but right now we go to the island?
No, we could burn
Yeah,
the
sounds
one
good.
about the father, of the husband, but like everything else, we just kind of keep it as collateral.
Maybe we could offer a trade, the papers for the husband.
Mm-hmm. That's collateral.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where are you guys gonna go?
Now I could set it with a remote. I can set it with a remote detonation. So if they renege on the deal, I would just blow it up.
All right, so are we going to physically go to the island to try to rescue the husband, or are we going to try to blackmail Gresham into getting him for us?
Probably find the husband first.
Yeah, I think so. All right, let's go ahead and find the husband, and then just keep the papers as collateral. That's a really good idea, Baloo.
So I'm going to kind of jury rig a device on to like the bundle of papers with like a demo charge.
Roll crafting.
Outside of the lady's home. Outside of the lady's home.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Let's see, what does it say? Oh, I can just spend 1 minute to attach one or up 1 to 4 bombs to an inanimate object.
Jesus Christ.
Have these bombs already been made?
Yes,
or do you
I
need to
actually
make them
have
right now?
these.
Oh, okay.
I already have these. So they just combine everything. Yeah, it's gonna be 2 junk bombs, a pressure bomb, 2 pressure bombs, and 2 junk bombs. So once it gets
Wow,
lacerated and
okay.
shredded to bits, the pressure bombs will send it to the heavens.
All right, let's go to the Lonely Island.
And what's the detonation on this?
It's a remote detonation.
What sets this off?
Says I can do.
And are you taking it with you, or are you leaving it at her house?
Oh no, I'm taking it with us.
Cool.
Let me play.
So the plan then is to go.
Yeah, because I have to trigger it.
To-
I have to trigger it within 30 feet of it. So.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So if anything, if Grecian does double cross us, he's in for a mean surprise.
Yup. Yup. All right, I like this plan.
So you guys are going to go find a boat to take you to the island, or are you going to go see if you can find Grecian?
I think we decided that we were going to try to go to
Let's
the
take a
island
boat.
and rescue the husband, and then yeah, let's take a boat, because if we run into Grecian, then we can make that deal. But if we meet him at the at his office, we might be losing valuable time.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if he's like, we already know that he doesn't really cooperate with us when it comes to negotiations.
Baby, I move here.
Perfect.
Hit it.
So we're gonna go ahead and fast forward a little bit. You guys are able to
Lights on.
find a boat that takes you across. It's just a small. It's a riverway. The island isn't that hard to find. As you come up to this place, it's thick trees, sort of ascending into a hill. Going around, you could kind of see where a maybe some ruins might be. Why doesn't everyone give a perception check real fast?
I got a 14. What about you guys?
12.
I got a nat 20, so 25 total.
Oh, man,
Nice.
you see everything. Yeah, you could kind of see like a worn path going from like where you guys moor your boat, right up onto the shore, and you can see where there is a a small trail, easy to pick up. You can notice definitely like a fort that looks like it's been abandoned.
Are we laying siege?
I thought he said that this island is like lawless, so I expected to see, I don't know, some form of civilization. The fact that everything looks abandoned is kind of alarming.
Yeah,
From what you see, there does not seem to be any like people. Just forest around you.
Well, I was safe to
I
say
think
that
somebody
that would be
lied.
the first place to take a look at.
The fortress, the ruin, or the forest?
The fortress. Fortress ruins.
Yeah, fortress. What causes people to abandon a fortress? I got a bad feeling about this, guys.
Yeah, I had one when I woke up, so this is all turning out as I expected.
The very next scene is us just
You
showing
guys-
up at the lady's house. Yeah, he's dead.
Case over.
Yep. Woo! We did it, guys. Get our money. Let's go.
Money, please.
Like as soon as we lay eyes on the island, we're like, yeah, he didn't make
Good.
it. Let's go back.
Yeah, no.
But no. He might be in here, so let's go ahead. Let's be the good guys.
Perfect. So you guys head up these sort of worn steps. Are you just going straight in through this front door? That is actually like on it's not off its hinges. It's like a normal door that's been closed with like a heavy knocker.
Oh, you guys want to just go through the front, or you want to like see if we could see through a window?
Why
Or...
don't you kick it open? Kick it open.
I mean, if it's an abandoned ruins, I mean, it doesn't hurt to just kind of call out if he's injured.
That's true. But there might be monsters frequent abandoned ruins. We all live in this world. We know what this is.
Yeah.
If there's so much as an abandoned treehouse got a monster in it.
A misplaced cobblestone. It's a mimic.
Yeah. Yeah, so the plan was to just kind of go through the front door? Or look through the window?
Yeah, we just... Let's... The smart thing would be to scout and look through a window, but, I mean... It's probably going to be
We're not very
there.
wise.
Does anyone have dark vision? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. None of us have wisdom modifiers. Yeah, we just opened the door.
I have dark vision.
You guys...
The door was a mimic.
I mean, I'm a fetchling. I was born in the dark.
There we go. Yeah, you guys... Sorry. Open the door. Izzy's gonna serenade you as well. You open the door and it opens into this large, dusty room. There's couches, furniture that's been upended, but looks like it has been used.
It says that I could
I'm gonna yell out.
Go ahead and mark things.
Hello? Hinter?
I'm gonna go ahead.
I think you need to do it louder, Briar, so they can hear you.
Hey, Hinter!
I have the... So 2 times a day, I can go ahead and put those investigative marks on things. I'm gonna put an investigative mark on this fortress, and then I'm gonna use lore. I guess not lore, but I guess you just had to yell.
I don't think that was Hinter, Briar.
Yeah, let's just get a body and go back.
Scar up the left eye, and I'm gonna go ahead and use perception on this like scene here, because I get the feeling that there were people, but something attacked them. I rolled low though. I only got an 11, so I don't know if that's... Well, plus the perception thing from investigating, that's 12, but I still don't know what that's going to do.
Briar, and Raja, do you hear a piano?
Do any of you guys play League of Legends?
All the time.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm afraid this is going to be a Warwick situation.
Oh, yeah. I mean, my character is based off of, was it Nax? The emo support?
I sensed that, but I didn't know if you played.
I love him so much.
So, Lob is just going to look at you two confusing. It's like, what are you talking about? League of Legends.
Nothing, you're a nerd.
What is this role-playing game you're talking about?
But no, I got a 12 on my investigation of the room. Does it look like oh, that's all right. Does it look like the people were here recently? Does it look like somebody attacked them because you said tables were upended? Or does it look like they just left of their own accord?
Look. Looking around, I think we know what's going to happen, right? I mean, I woke up this morning.
We all heard the
cup
how.
of coffee. I knew.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I had a feeling that Raja was going to get eaten by wolves.
Ah.
Was that from the dream last night?
Yeah. I mean, look, I want to live.
Doesn't
And
look like
I
the
mean,
people
looking
that
from
were
the, like-
here did.
Yeah. Fire
Oh,
marks
God.
and scuffles and
Yup,
dropped
wait, hold
blood.
on. Wait, do y'all hear that?
Yeah,
Not the
Someone's
piano.
approaching, right?
I do. I do hear that. I do hear
I
that.
mean, that piano's amazing.
Talent.
Yeah, I mean, let's get ready.
Alright.
We know what's going to happen. This is a trap.
I'm gonna start fashioning some more bombs.
Can we tell if they're? You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and stare in the direction they're coming from.
26
I'm gonna pull out
and 27.
My long
Battle
sword.
positions.
Yup.
Is that Grecian? Right.
I mean,
Go ahead and call out Hinter again.
I'll probably cast. I need to buff y'all up before we get into this because I don't want most of you guys to die.
Okay. Most, there's only 2 of us. Aside from you, like.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
I start making some bombs to kind of refill my stock.
I'm gonna have my. Let's see here. You guys go ahead and do your description. I'm just gonna check something real quick.
So
Are you sure?
So we see kind of like a burned out like bricks and like stones on the ground that look like to be kind of like a ruined campfire. I'm like, ooh, pop rocks, and it's just old charcoal. Like,
Oh, no.
just-
I'm like, all right, let's do what we can to keep you alive. Okay.
Y'all, do you need some more potions, bro?
No, I got this. And he's gonna like wiggle around a little bit, and he's gonna take his scythe and cut the air, and a hole into hell is gonna open up, and like he's gonna reach out because all these like grayish, like horrible looking hands and claws reach forth, desperately trying to seek some solace from the terror that they face day by day. And Brad's gonna be like, "Shut up! Get back to get back! I just need one thing." And he's gonna like rip off a fingernail and push all the other hands back into it, and he's gonna like close up the portal. And he's gonna slap this fingernail onto Raja's fingernail, and that fingernail's just gonna go replace yours. We're like, "All right, man, I got you."
Raja's just.
No, I know I didn't
silent.
drink
He's
anything
like,
of my own stuff.
Yeah, it lets me split damage between us, you know, so I don't have to heal you as much.
Holy
All right,
shit.
let's go. I'm
God,
ready to
yeah,
roll.
That's some fingernail. I taped that on. No.
Yeah.
So the
All right,
footsteps
I'm ready.
grow
Got-
louder, rounding the corner. is anyone still shouting, or have you guys just kind of
I
gone
don't.
into like battle?
I mean, we're not. We're probably
straight
in battle
into
mode.
yeah.
Yeah, I made a few bombs and such.
Perfect. So I'm gonna ask, have you readied an action? Are you going to trigger it as soon as you see someone, or what is kind of the plan of action if, like, when these growing footsteps come out?
Well, if it's a person, I'm just gonna stand there with my blade out. But if it's like some kind of monster, I am ready to use my devise a stratagem ability to like look it up and down for weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, I
I'm
could
going
use that
to just
as many times as I want a day. Okay, I'm gonna do that regardless. I thought it was a certain amount of times I could do that.
I'm just gonna hold a junk bomb in one hand and just get ready to throw it,
Yeah,
but not gonna throw it
I'm
at the
just
first
chilling until
sign.
it happens.
but-
I did my part.
Cool. Rounding the corner, coming out of a narrow hallway off to your left, an individual just comes barreling down the hall, running towards you, frantic, looking scared. A human. He looks back over his shoulder, and then his eyes settle on the three of you, and he just stops in his tracks, like looking like a caged animal, not knowing like what to do. Again, animal sounds, growls sort of echoing in the hallway after him, as the sound of like claws against stone follow.
I yell at him and I say, "Well, don't just stand there. Get away from the hallway."
He like looks back over his shoulder and then tries to figure out where he can sprint to next. And why are there more hunters here?
Does this look like Hinter based off of the description that we were given?
Roll perception. Or do you have low light vision, right?
I have dark vision, yes.
Or
Yeah, I mean, most of us do.
That's true. Yes, this is definitely Hinter. He looks like his clothing is torn and bloodied. His beard has grown fuller. His hair is sort of matted and greasy, as though he hasn't been able to care for himself. And just sort of like that sweat mixed with dirt and blood caked across his face and clothes. But you're still able to see that bright scar under his eye that his wife had described. And, not having seen anyone else, assume that this is him.
Hinter? See, I told you, Briar. He was alive.
You guys,
Yeah, I don't know.
you got to save me. They're here. They're hunting. Everything's being hunted. He's like running towards you guys, like trying to get behind you before whatever is coming down the hallway continues.
Mm-hmm.
What
was it that chasing you?
Everyone roll perception.
I got a total of 23.
17, 23.
13.
Raja and Lob, you guys both notice that as you turn around, the door that you had come in through has closed.
What kind of Legend of Zelda stuff is this?
Yeah, give me a couple minutes. It won't be closed that much longer.
There's sort of a roar that echoes down the hallway coming to you guys. Making the fine hairs on the back of your neck sort of stand on end.
Man, maybe I shouldn't have said I'd split my life force with Raja. 'Cause, you know, man, it's too late now. I mean, I guess I could do it, but
As the
it's just
rain
a lot.
sort of begins to pelt against the windows, a bolt of lightning will illuminate the room, but it doesn't mean much for you. But for Hinter, who does not have dark vision, you just see his eyes widen to sort of the size of dinner saucers as these huge, long-armed, dog-like beasts, their limbs just disproportionate to their body, mouths salivating with double rows of jagged fangs, 3 of them hunting in a pack, burst into the room, snarling. And then from behind them walks out Gisham.
Greet him.
Notice just
I thought you
collars
didn't
on
know
them.
where he was.
That's clearly a lie.
Oh, how'd we get here? I don't know. We must have taken a wrong turn, guys.
He just sort of spreads his arms out wide, this half yellowed smile as he looks at you. It's like, oh, looks like we have more prey to hunt, boys. That's where we're going to end it today.
Yeah.
This makes me sigh
This is
heavily
like-
because I'm gonna have to kill him. Ah!
It's like we're all looking
Oh,
up
more
and
though.
the shadow like looms over us.
Like, are they werewolves? Is Grecian one of them? So many questions.
Right? Not a good ending, not a happy ending. Do our friends live? Will there be a part 2? Who knows?
Do we deliver a body
you know,
to
there
the old
will
lady?
be a body to bring back to Miss Hinter. Or Miss Springholt. Or...
Yeah.
Whose body will it be?
Yes.
We just collect bodies from all
I
the,
mean,
all over
should I
town and
give
just
him
drop
the
it off at her
bundle of
place.
joy? Should I give him Ishrin the bundle of joy? The stack of paper that I rigged?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Our
I mean, it's not like
apologies.
it's a very
Then just walk away.
quiet rig. I mean,
Yeah, put
it's
it in its
clearly,
mouth.
you can see that it's like wrapped. But yes, sorry for all the distractions. Real quick, I want to go around and kind of get everyone's thoughts, their last seconds of thoughts before all hell is about to break loose. And starting with Briar.
Briar's looking over, and he looks sleepy. Just kind of sighing as he thinks back to his dream where Raja was torn apart by several wolves, and he himself was eating Raja too. And he's like wondering, he's like, do I have a crush on Raja? Or is that just like, And so he's kind of a little bit distracted in that Briar.
Yeah. That's Briar. That sums it up. All right, I guess that's a good segue into Raja.
So, Raja is
Stop.
staring at Grisham, not like a, in a way where it's like I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed kind of look. um, I guess he's like glancing between the each of the dog beasts, trying to trace where they are and any kind of strategy that he could think of to defeat them quickly. Hopefully to keep Grisham alive as well, so that he can question him.
Yeah. Those sort of last moments, trying to decide if there's a way that you can win this or not. And our
Yeah.
best alchemist, Lob.
No, just an alchemist, not the best or good. So my thoughts are like, all right, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 bombs. Okay, so 1 for each of them. Then the bundle of joy and the emergency flammable object Raja as well. So I think it's to our favor in case something goes really terrible.
The bundle of joy. Will it save the day? Next time on Pathfinder. Anyways, thanks guys for joining. We are again raising money for Equality Texas. I want to give everyone also a moment out of character to let us know who they are, where we can find them, and if they have any other words before we get ready for our next stream that will be at 2 p.m. with some D&D 5e. So since you are right here, Lob, we're going to go ahead and let you go first. We'll just go back.
Name is Jason, also go by Balu. Sorry. I'm at Balumunka, and what was that? Oh, no, this has been fun, fantastic. Playing as Lob as well is kind of always like playing like fun characters. You know, tend to do a lot of like GMing or running games as well personally. So to play kind of this offshoot character is always a fun thing. So, but wonderful job. I had fun.
So glad you had fun. That's my goal. And then over to
Lucky Cole.
Oh,
Lucky
Cole. I first of all, I just wanted to say this adventure was awesome. I wish that I could like buy it somewhere. It's really cool. It definitely had me on the edge of my seat. I had fun with these guys. I had fun playing the character. I always love playing investigators. I need to get better at it though. If you were watching. But no, yeah, I'm Rashid James. You could go ahead and see me and my work on Twitter. It's Lands of Thea. It's at Rashi James 89. That's where that's my address or whatever you will. But no, yo, thanks for joining us and thanks for donating. It's for a good cause, and I know we all really feel that way about it.
Yeah, I guess for me, I'm MitchsBustillos. Yeah. It's a me. Yeah, I'm just super excited that we get to. I got to play with these individuals. I've been wanting to for a while, especially Chronicles. Iwata is one of my fave games, so super excited to be playing with the creator of it. Other than that, yeah, you can find me at MitchsBustillos, as I said before. And yeah, let's keep pushing and let's do our best to support our friends and such in other states who are having a significantly more difficult time because of horrific legislation. So yeah, keep spreading the word, and I look forward to watching the next stream.
Perfect. And thank you all for watching. We'll be back up in just a little bit as we kind of transfer tech over and get ready for our 2 p.m. stream. Donations will still be open, so make sure that you donate, make sure that you share, and you know, just go out there and love one another. So we will see you guys again shortly. Have a good day.
Bye,